Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Long Blink. My name is She, and as always, I will be your guide on this journey inwards. During our time today, we are going to be thinking about the space between our thoughts. The space between our thoughts. We'll talk about this further during our time together. But for now, let's get cozy. Okay, starting in a comfortable seated position. Maybe that looks like your back is supported against a chair, or maybe you are sitting on the floor. Perhaps you're laying all the way down. Wherever you are, start to notice your shoulders relaxing, your jaw softening, and your attention moving inwards. Your eyes can be closed, or maybe you have a soft gaze. Whatever facilitates this journey, this movement into your internal landscape. Maybe you've had a busy day, a busy week, a busy month, a busy year so far. All is good. But for now, try to make some space. Make some space between what has happened before now and where you are right now. And maybe as your breath becomes softer, more fluid, you can start to consider what it means to allow the body to become at least 1% softer. Where will that 1% come from? Would it be the heels, the hips, the shoulders, the center of the brows? Setting yourself a sankalpa today. This could be anything that means something to you, but I volunteer. I am not my thoughts. I am expansive. I am worthy of rest. Whichever you have chosen, saying it again, twice, thrice, really allowing yourself to sow that seed. Sending your attention to your toes, ankles, shins, calves, knees. And as you arrive at the knees, ask yourself what you can do to just melt a little bit more here. Good. Allow that focus to continue drawing up, passing the hamstrings, the quads, the hips, and again, like a beautiful ball of inviting heat, allow your hips to receive that release. Allow them to melt. Moving to the lower back, stomach, center of the back, heart space, shoulders, chest, fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, neck, jaw, tip of your nose, cheekbones, temples, center of the brows, crown of the head. Coming back to this idea of waving energy, feeling that gorgeous yellow orange light passing through your whole body, giving you more release, more space. Notice how your breath feels now. Notice how your stomach feels. Try to acknowledge your natural breathing cadence. Just noticing this natural dance, this natural expansion and contraction. And now trying to take your inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and again. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Coming back to your own natural breathing cadence here. And as you come back to this, instead of thinking of your inhales or your exhales, consider that slight space, that millisecond before you take your inhale and before you take your exhale, where you're not quite breathing at all. And think of expanding this space, even doubling it in size. What does that do to your awareness? That pause in between your breaths. How does that create more space? Come back to your shoulders, your hips, your heels, and just consider if anything feels different now. Maybe the shoulders are looser. Maybe the hips feel slightly warmer. Maybe you notice cool energy passing the crown of your head. Perhaps some bed sheets or blankets are making the legs feel extra warm. Allow yourself to consider these opposites. And hold space for whatever is in between. So when we think about the space between breaths, I see a direct connection with our breath. Sometimes when our breath is quite activated, quite fast, that can be a reflection of our mind. Lots of thoughts, lots of feelings. But as we allow our breath to slow down, it's also possible to find that space and expansion between our thoughts as well. As always, we are passive observers of our experience. And the more we get to remove ourselves from our feelings, the more we get to acknowledge the space between those thoughts. And that's something that we all deserve to do. So taking those inhales and those exhales, coming back to that lovely cadence of the breath, will help us find that space in our mind too. So as you hold space for the suspension and the pause in the dance of your breath, maybe consider how that also makes your thoughts feel. Coming back to your Sankalpa now. Resolve. How are you feeling? How has that seed been sowed? Gently wiggling the toes. Slowly wiggling the fingers. Taking arms up and overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. Maybe gently opening the eyes, taking some long blinks here. This is where I'll leave you today. Thank you for joining me. Jai.